Hello guys and welcome to the stream this evening. Thank you for coming. We're going to be doing the second part of the Hacknet that I was doing yesterday because it just got so complex so quickly and the hour went before I could even realise I think so really excited to be coming in again today doing it, and hopefully we're going to get stuck straight in again and see whether or not we can unravel the mystery that we were doing with EnSec. So without any further ado, let's get Hacknet on the go and let's crack straight in. Da, da, da. I hope you guys are excited as I am. It's Friday, it's the weekend, woohoo! And I've got football tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting. And yeah, I wonder if you guys got anything planned. If you want to let me know, drop it in the chat. It'd be great to see what you guys are doing. And here we go. So we need to check the notes again from last time. And we've got I'll call this complex Hacknet music. So this is what came up when we started this long road that we've been doing at this point. Don't forget the cups of tea. Don't let them go cold. Rule number 1 when you make a tea. So we've got these servers here. We've got the EOS devices. The next stream we had to investigate EOS 01, EOS 02, and EnSec mail server. Okay. So what we'll do to start with, I think, is we will connect up. What we will do to start with is we will do a shell and we'll get a trap going. I don't think we're going to get anything happening with a mobile device, but we've seen all sorts of weird and wonderful strange things happening at the minute, so possibly something like that's going to happen on this. So just want to be sure we'll get that going, and the next thing we will then do is we will connect to EOS 01 we'll start with, so 36.143.61.106. Okay, so EnSec test phone. Let's have a little probe of the system. And it's got the EOS connection and the... Oh, ports required for crack 3. Yet there's only 2 there. That is interesting. What are we going to do here then? Let's see what happens if we start doing SSH crack. No port number. So we'll do the port crack, see what that comes back with. An EOS. No, what is the EOS? Cannot remember in all honesty. So let's go back to the home PC and let's have a look at. No, we want to go to the bin directory, don't we? Okay, so it is just EOS device scan that we've got. Okay, not a problem. Let's try connect to the other device then. 156.1. Oops, no, wrong IP address there. 198.100.80.233. Let's have a probe of this system. EOS connection manager. So there's another 3 ports to crack there. I wonder whether or not then we need to be trying to find passwords to use. Let's have a look at the EnSec mail server then. So connect 156.151.59.82. It's only letting us log in from there, so let's hit probe. And we've got the inviolability. Okay. So that's not going to work either. We went onto the Romulus server, I believe, last time, didn't we? And there was nothing there because it had that same inviolability. Yeah. So we ain't probing that one, are we? Okay, let's disconnect from that. Let's go back and read our notes that we had. Because we took absolutely everything, didn't we? So let's see if there's anything there that gives us anything what we can do. Let's go to home. Right. sync devices. So this is to say to sync with the Prometheus server. To be synced. We'll occasionally work with them all. It's best to do it right from here. Do not pair them with other machines. The devices scatter around desks. There's a lot of people work with them. But if they run out of power, need a wipe or a sync again, always do it to Prometheus. Okay. Hacknet Connect. No, we don't need that one. Test guide, I don't think we need that either. Command connect, test guide. Aside from connecting between workstations in the company host servers, we also need to support connecting to wireless and restricted OS devices. Our test plan includes connection services to several mobile devices, some cracked, other factory default. Ah, no, if I remember, we had an email that said we had the factory default usernames and passwords. Ooh, how far away was that though? Let's see if we can see anything here. Oh man, this is going to be tricky now, isn't it? Because I need to find out where that was. Did I delete it? Oh man. Did we have anything here about EOS stuff? Because you EOS users don't get access to the terminal on their own device, all the admin passwords are the same across the entire product range. Alpine, right, so let's have a read this basics again. Get admin access to the computer you suspect has an EOS device, run the device scanner, connect to the revealed device, log in with admin and Alpine. Cracked it. Right, okay, let's go back to these devices. I've just closed notes entirely. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to get rid of this. I will add a note of EOS admin Alpine. Oops, or adim. That'll do for the time being. We know what that means. So let's disconnect from here and we'll connect to the first one again. 36.143.61.106. Let's go to login. So admin and Alpine. There we go. So let's have a look at the EOS level. I need to remember what we're actually doing in these emails. We're just trying to find anything and everything, aren't we? Wow, some of those are a bit questionable, I think will be the word we use. We'll leave the apps. I don't think we need apps there. Notes, passes 113. Okay. HN. This device is geared as standard uncracked ePhone 4S. Connection should fail, as with outside influence there are no open terminal connection methods. Okay. What I do want to do is let's just remove these from the log whilst we're still here. So on the mail, nstanford@ntech.com.act, and there's his password. Wicked. Right, so we can now get in to somebody's email account because we learn early on in the game that the mobile devices have it in plain text, and that's where we learn that the Alpine password there is what got us into everything. So that is ever helpful, and that's one thing that I really do like about this game. The fact that you have to really think and remember everything that you've done up until this point in the game. So where I like the scanning that I keep forgetting to do, for example, sometimes that's so critical because I need to get those extra machines to get a piece of software that I need to run or to get a bit of information that I need. And in this case here, just remembering that we have to get the standard manufacturing password to log onto an EOS device, quite easily I could have been absolutely stumped here had I not recalled that. I'm actually quite surprised that I did recall it as quick as that. But just thinking that kind of how this game really does make you think right from the very beginning, right to where you are now. Absolutely everything that you learn. And you can just see it progresses and builds and gets more complex really quickly. And yeah, that's why I think it's great about this game. So if you haven't played it before and you like this sort of thing, I really do recommend playing it because, okay, I come from an IT background, but this kind of thing, it really does interest me and just how intricate it can get. So anyway, that's enough of me mumbling on about my thoughts of the game. Let's have a little look at what else we've got in these directories here. Let's remove my logs and we'll keep that clean as we keep going. So I'm happy. I don't think we need anything from the system because that's just course this, and this is runtime.bin. Yeah, we don't need that. So let's get out of here. Let's just double check the log file because I just did read something, and we will disconnect from that. So we've got one person's email address. Let's connect to the second EOS device. So 198.100.80.233. Just want to say, whilst we're logging in here, thank you anyone who has come by this stream, whether or not you're doing it live right now, or if you're watching the repeat of the highlights. Really do appreciate you coming here. It does mean a lot, and it'd be nice to see you put a message in the chat window and just say hello. That'd be great. So, what can we get from this EOS device? So, we've got some more appropriate apps, should we say. Yeah, that's fine, we'll leave them there. Let's go to the notes. Oh, okay, so HN. This device is geared as custom cracked ePhone. Connection should succeed as this device has been altered to allow SSH connections. Okay. This device is deliberately insecure for testing purposes. It should not connect to any internal services or mail systems, and it should not store any sensitive testing or development data. Okay. It says it shouldn't do. What's the bet that we might find something? Remote creation test. Remote creation test. ASDF ATS. Writing note remotely. Okay. And remote test 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's have a look. In the mail is empty. System side of things there. Let's go back to using the commands because I do like the commands instead. Nothing in home, nothing in bin, and I reckon there's nothing in sys. Okay, so they have been pretty good. They have kept any insecure data off there, which is great. So let's just disconnect. Awesome. So now we can go to the EnSec mail server because we have some credentials rather that we can log into. So connect on 156.151.59.82 and let's log in. So we were Stanford at ensec.com. Password was Merlock33. Ooh, have I spelled that wrong? So username. Maybe I can just do nstanford rather than at MURLOC33. Login failed. Did we get another EnSec mail server? Got a web server. This is definitely the mail server. So, oh, I put Stanford. What a muppet. Did I do that last time as well? No, last time I just done Stanford. Let's just try that again then. Stanford. MURLOC33. There we go. Right. Helps if you actually type the right information. Right. These all look unopened. So my concern is, if we read this, is somebody going to know that we've been reading them? let's have a look at the Romulus password. Probably shouldn't have set this at the start, but the Romulus admin password is that. You should have a link to it. But right, so add note H7 GG NK L2, and I'll put Romulus, and I'll put the IP address as well. Cool, which means now we can get rid of that one. So now, is there any way that we can't make that as unread, can we? Hello all, one of our engineers has expressed concerns about the direction of the project. I quote, "If used maliciously, this could be an extremely dangerous tool we're building. Unless you can guarantee that distribution will be extremely carefully tracked and monitored, I'm not sure I can continue to work on the project in good faith. It's an exceptional point, and in the interest of transparency, something I want to talk about with the whole company. As I said before, this distribution locking and tracking was something that we identified early on in the design as something troublesome. One of the inherent problems with building powerful tools is their misuse comes with powerful consequences. This problem area is one of the instances where I felt engaging outside experts' help was our best course of action, and they are one of the ones showing great results. Whilst I don't have the finished product to demonstrate yet, rest assured that it is an issue I'm aware of and want to keep talking about. For now, all build come with security tracer embedded that automatically activates at random intervals. Help track and rogue builds even in this early stage. Keep up the good work." Okay, so they've got a security tracer, which is what we had to remove beforehand, didn't we? Okay. Hello all, let me first say that progress has been exceptional. Despite some setbacks we ran into with the connections module, we've come out of it still within our goal deadline margins. You've all done great work. Some of the trouble points we established early on are being addressed by some outside contractors who are showing impressive results. The project has been, I think, enlightening for everyone, and continues to reinforce my thoughts that this is the right way to address the problem digital security has at the moment. By pushing current systems to their limits like this ourselves, we've made huge bounds in progress of EnSec development and theory. The projects are helping each other now more than ever, and it's so encouraging to see. More updates to come. Keep up the good work. RC. Greetings and welcome to EnTech. We're currently working on 2 big projects, and you'll be getting more detailed project introduction for your team shortly, but this email is an overview of our current direction and how this project fits together. The first is EnSec, a completely new computer security suite designed to revolutionise computer security. Human error will always be the problem area of any security system, but we believe it should be the only problem area. By removing and minimising the potential for human error in the system and using our new proprietary systems, digital security is no longer a job, it's a choice. Hacknet OS is the companion project for EnSec, written to demonstrate existing problems with security and provide a strong value proposition for everyone to upgrade to what we believe is truly the best security option. Welcome aboard, RC. Welcome to the Hacknet team. Hello and welcome to the Hacknet team. Due to the delicate nature of the project, much of your participation in the team will be kept isolated from other components in the project, and seeing complete assembled builds of the project will be rare, if ever. Because of this, we wanted to give everyone a bit more context as to the project's overall goals. Hacknet OS has been designed from the ground up as a groundbreaking computer security examination and penetration testing framework. EnTech is producing this as a companion to its new digital security software suite, EnSec, as a marketing and presentation device to demonstrate its superiority over conventional security packages. At its heart, Hacknet is a marketing device, but as an individual project, it's one of the most ambitious and powerful anti-sec tools ever created. Welcome to the team. I'm sure you'll agree it's an incredibly exciting project to be a part of. Hacknet Team Management. Okay. Let's log out. We can't do this if I recall, yeah. So we've got the Romulus password now. So let's connect up to Romulus on 156.151.1.12. We will log in with admin and H7 GG NKL2. You are the administrator of this system. So, what's in the home folders? Okay, just chat logs here. Oh my lord, here we go, more explicit. Yeah. Okay. And all about that. So we'll leave all of that. We don't need to really go into that. Let's remove the logs whilst we're here. I'm going to go back to using tools instead, command line instead. Let's go to store. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Gonna just use the mouse here just to. Hacknet security tracer.dec. Here's the latest binary version its contractors' work should be kept along with their reports. Warning, do not rename these folders. Build scripts reference them to compile full versions and reports. This repo stores only development-ready editions of contractor work and is tended for deployment-ready EnSec internal code too. For a more up-to-date untested version of this, look on the contractor relay server. Did we get that? External contract relay server, we've got that. Because the emails just do not stop about this, the password to view the uploaded files is something else there we need to do then. Add note. To view the uploaded files. So is that the admin password? Okay. So contractor relay server AX889 MSJA. I'm concerned about this, where was it? Hacknet security tracer. So that was what I'm sure we had to get rid of when we very first started the machine, the game, sorry, and Bit told us to get it off the machine. But let's have a look at Bit's. Not sure how long you want this report to be, so I'll be keeping it pretty cat. Progress is good. My section is progressing mostly as planned, in that it works and it's passing most of your test cases. Number 86 though. What is that? Hint? I've run into a few issues that require me to decentralize it. New versions of it will be talking to a heart server, which will crunch and send back solutions to some of these trickier cases, being able to ping them for a second perspective. I think this will give me some more options to get around stuff like whitelist servers. I've got this thing running, and there's my heart link prototype uploaded there here too. You gave me a pretty free rein, so I'm assuming this is fine. Let me know if there are any problems. Bit 1. Okay. So should we take... Let's go back up to the contractors. And should we take the down lot? Just concerned about that security tracer. Let's have a look at this then. So additional task this week is complete. Security trace.exe is uploaded here and should be packaged with all new Hacknet releases as a temporary measure while the full project is on the works. It's a band-aid solution, but it should auto-activate, disable the user's copy, and send its location, IP and geographic to your central servers after a copy started up and running for a while. Plans for a deeper integrated invisible security tracer are coming along. Progress delayed in aid to completing trace tracker in time for the next milestone. trace tracker v0.93 released. Release candidate for final version, successfully passing all 92 provided test cases and passing 22 out of 25 of my own cases. This successfully tracks and estimates pingbacks and trace times all known automatic tracking software, and provides a, relatively speaking, very close estimate to how much time can be spent before an automatic emergency sequence can be engaged. I want to take this opportunity to reiterate the power of this piece of technology. Even without updates, this is an incredibly useful tool, and I recommend its strict moderation when the tools are provided. I'll be examining builds to ensure this. Okay. There's code link there as well. Update report. Good news, things are well ahead of schedule. Turns out I can just rip a bunch of the source code of the Wine project for Unix and use that for a lot of the trickier problems. Programs from standard Unix are running fine. Cross-distro issues are much less of a problem than I thought, given our kernel access here. I can fake a few things and write wrappers for the rest, and it all just sort of plugs it in nicely. I don't see those being a problem. Other OSs have always been the problem, and with our framework, we're not going to be able to run literally anything, but with this Wine solution, I've already been able to hack something up that runs most terminal applications. .NET and C# are totally fine, thanks Mono Project. C++ works, depending on some libs and compiler choices. Flat C is giving me the most issues, but given that I know what sort of stuff to expect, lots of network access, right? It's coming along okay. All in all, very promising. We should have a universal executable runner up and running soon, and by us, I mean me. I'll have it up and running. Danny. Okay. Not sure whether or not to take that from here to my home, or to know that we've got these details. Let's take it. Why not? So that's just done the uploaded guide and the remote file contract server .doc. Okay. Let's grab these ones here as well, because we don't know what they are. They're all decrypted, so I'm hoping they're not going to run on my machine. But it's this Tasia one that concerns me. Okay, let's go to the log, let's remove everything. I think we grabbed everything, didn't we? So let's just go into the log file. They're all gone. Let's disconnect. So we've got that information there. Let's have a little look-see to see what we needed to potentially pass on to V here. So so now we're in the contractor relay server. If you find it, so maybe that was the admin password. So should we try and get onto there? 156.151.59.35. Let's go to login. Admin AX889MSJA. We're in. Okay, so home, nothing in there. Log, let's remove that. Let's go to bin, nothing in bin, I assume. Nothing in sys, but I always do check. Let's have a look at the contractors. Let's go to bit, heart.dec, which is what he uploaded. SCP heart.dec. And let's go to Tasia. Hey Jordan, sorry, I've just seen your message. Um, so this game, as Corey has just said, simulation hacking game. You investigate different scenarios made by the game, but use an element of comedy by ripping off real companies and items. Yes, indeed, that's pretty accurate. So effectively, yes, it is. It's simulated hacking. So right now, I'm in the middle of quite a complex mission, which you get via a set of emails, which you go check, and they say we want you to do this, and you go ahead and try and do it. At the moment, we are going through a company called EnSec. That seemed to be an encryption company, and what they do is make it so you can't use your general hacking techniques to break into the back end of a PC. So we have been led on a bit of a goose chase at the moment. We started off with one machine, we managed to hack our way through that and found 3 machines, and by investigating those 3 machines we then found another 2 machines. From those 2 machines we found 5 machines. It goes on for quite a while. If you look at my previous videos that I've got, you'll see it from more of an early on basis, and you can see how you start off very small, and right now we're sort of having to use absolutely everything that we've come up against, from the applications that we've used to hack into things to passwords for this sort of standard admin password for devices, to having to make sure that we are typing in our commands so precisely and so quickly, because you also get traced back. So you have like a trace timer ticking down, and I think in one of my videos there where I think I've tabled it saying like what a disaster stream, you see an incredibly fast one at this point, whereby it doesn't even last 3 seconds in real life. It counts down from 99, it says, and some of them are fast, some of them are slow. This one was literally 3 seconds and it totally bombed me out. So that's a great video to watch, and like I say, the other ones there also show you a little bit from a more simpler perspective, as I say, because watching what I'm doing now, it's really sort of deep. As you can see down here in the bottom right here, this web are all the computers that I've connected to, and obviously you only start off with a single machine. So if you think about getting it, highly recommend it. I think you'd really enjoy it. I got it when Twitch were offering it as a free game, so if you manage to get it as your prime loot, and it's just sitting there ready to be played, give it a go. Honestly, I think you'll really enjoy it. So, I'll also take this opportunity to say thank you for everyone who has came and had a look at the stream. I hope that you are enjoying it or will be enjoying it, and if you're watching as one of my highlights, really appreciate you taking the time to go see it. And I'm not going to crack on a little bit further now just to see what we can do. So, what is this .git keep? This file deliberately emptied to ensure this folder remains active in Git after contents are removed. Yeah, I'm lost watching it at the minute. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, as I say, we're pretty far into the game at this point, I think. But yeah, I think it's something that you would enjoy. I think you really would. So yeah, give it a go. Right, so we have taken bits heart.dec, and the .dec file means it's been encrypted, and we can use the decipher tool that we find. In fact, what I'll do once I've logged off this server, so I think I've got everything here. Always remove the logs before you disconnect, so you can't be traced back and see what work you've done. I checked the home, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Brilliant. So let's disconnect. So just to give you an idea of how far into this we are, let's go into the file system here, look into home. This is everything that I have copied from different servers. So it can be chat logs, it can be encrypted files, it can be applications, and the such. And if we come here to the bin directory, these are the applications that we found. So until you get these applications, you can only do very basic hacks. And you effectively, you build up your inventory of all these different hacking capability tools that you've got. Just going back to the comment about ripping off real companies and items, we've been looking at ePhone 4S's. I'll try and find one here. It's just out of the screen, unfortunately. I think there might be another one here somewhere. But they are there's Macrosoft, so I've dialed into Macrosoft. I've dialed into CFC, which was a rip-off of KFC, which is quite funny. And yeah, it's quite funny. It's got I guess it's a particular type of sense of humour, but it really does tickle me sometimes. So what you'll notice is I'm using, down in this bottom right corner here, I'm using commands rather than using my mouse. So I have free range to do all this with a mouse if I wish, but I'm trying to do it here in the terminal instead, just in case I ever lose this. Right, so let's go back to our mail and let's give we need to reply with this password here because he's asked for the admin password. So let's reply to that. AX889 MSJA, add that. Cool, so the music's changed, which means something's either about to now go down, although it's usually, this is the more quiet music, so let's have a little look. This is exactly what I was hoping for. The place has been stripped clean, but for one encrypted file in bits folder, as you've probably seen, but that file. I know how to open it. It's a password he told a few of us a long time ago that worked on a project with him. He sent us a message encrypted like this back then too. The password's Diving Sparrow. I've already read it. There's an email account I need to check out now too. I suggest you do the same. Download the file and decrypt it locally. Don't leave an open copy of that lying around, and contact me afterwards. It feels like we're reaching the truth, and some action. Contact me once you've caught up, and let's finish this. Ooh, okay, so, just to keep you guys in the loop, Bit is the very first contact that you have with the game. And if you actually watch the trailer for this game before you play it, it basically is Bits greeting you, saying, hello, if you're already reading this, then I'm already dead. And this is the investigations into see who is Bit and what's happened. So he's got involved with this EnSec, and we have previously read a mail to say that he thinks people don't want to see him around anymore. And so we're just trying to uncover the story at the moment to see what's going on. So let's add a note, Diving Sparrow. So it says the placement stuck between one encrypted file in bits folder, so that would have been the heart.dec. It's password he told a few of us long ago, which is going to be Diving Sparrow. There's an email account I need to check out too. I suggest you do the same. Download the file and decrypt it locally. Don't leave an open copy of that lying around. Okay, so once we've read that, we need to delete it, it sounds. Okay, so let's add that note, Diving Sparrow. Right, so there's an email account I need to check out now too. I suggest you do the same. I'm assuming there's something in there then that when we decrypted it, it's going to tell us where we need to go from there. So let's disconnect from here. Let's connect to our machine, which is 55.94.87.5. Let's go to the home directory. So this is heart.dec. So we have a tool called decipher heart.dec, and that password was Diving Sparrow. Insufficient memory. So for what that is, for the people that may have not seen this before, we are using X amount of RAM in our console here, and having all these different things here open uses the RAM, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I need to keep all of these, but I'm just going to close my notes, and as you can see, it now gives us all of that extra RAM. And this is what we will find. I am a little bit nervous now because I'm not allowed to leave an open copy of this around, so as soon as I've read it I've got to remove it. I wonder if we're going to get possibly traced at this point here. Bitwise, last words, heart.text. I'm writing this in faith that I told you this password, that you're the person I hope you are, and because it's all I have to work with now. Thank you for looking so far. It seems a lot to ask for anyone that will read this, but I guess I'm doing a lot of that lately. To business then. If you're actually here, then, well, that's already my worst case, and I have some hard requests to me. You must have run into the files of what EnSec's up to, and I hope you feel the way I do about it. You've seen how good EnSec is already, incredibly so, and once it's polished up, I wonder how much of the freedom we have now will slip away. This is maybe actually fine. I'm fine with that, and on a lot of levels, I respect them for trying to fix security and want it to work, even if it cripples what I'm best at. But not like this. The Hacknet project is the problem. It's great to make good security. It's even kind of okay to hold a lot of control over it and its usage. But breaking everything except what you've made isn't. Before I knew it, I'd contributed too much to Hacknet. It was an incredible project, fun and challenging, and they just threw resources at it endlessly. Amazing to work on, and I made something incredible. It's called Port Hack. Basically, it's some of my knowledge and skill. It opens doors to just about anywhere. I got curious after a while, and broke into the mainframe, and I put it all together. Maybe the first complete build that had been done on the project with a complete port hack wired in. It's not so hard to see what happens from here. They complete this. Hacknet gets out somehow. The world's in total chaos, and our one chance to stop digital security from falling into this insane monopoly slips away. What we have isn't perfect, and EnSec security is good, but Hacknet ruins everything, and if we don't stop it now, it might be too late to stop it ever. The CEO's email account tells the rest. rc@ensec.com, and then there's a password. Please, bit0. Wow, okay. So rc@ensec.com, byc89kmme. So I've got the note. Now we need to delete that. So rm heart.text. Get rid of that. So we cannot leave an unencrypted version of that. So definitely looks like we've been using port hack. That is one of the commands we use once we've got through all the security. So it looks like we're about to see what the rest of everything's going to happen. Don't know about you, but if you've been following me since I started this, and I do apologise that I had actually played 1 or 2 sessions before I started the streaming of it, but I hadn't got too far at all. You could probably catch up and play that yourself within the matter of a couple of hours, and that also helps you learn how to play the game. But it looks like we might be getting towards possibly the end of this, maybe, or maybe this is actually kind of potentially be the beginning. So right. Let's have a look at the EnSec server, the mail server again. Whilst we're here, let's clean our logs in case anyone does come onto our machine, and I'm just going to finish my tea, so 2 seconds. Right, okay, so whoa, pog. Let's do it. Let's jump onto the mail server. So command we use is connect 156.151.59.82, and let's log in. rc byc89kmme. Oh, here we go. Let's have a read. Understood, I'll take care of it. A former employee has gone rogue and is threatening the project. Unlike most, I'm actually concerned that he knows what he's doing and could be a real problem. As much as I hate being so crude about it, this project is too important to me and the world to be put at risk over something like this. Can you discourage him? Details are attached. Call him Bit. I've put out the order. Expensive, but he'll be dead within the week. Charged to your account as per normal. Good to have you on board. What exactly are your plans this time? He's important and well informed. Wow, okay. It's too late. Can't stop it. It's anonymous. You need to be clear about wording if you want specific action taken. Dead? What the hell are you talking about? I want you to smash up his computers and arrest the guy, not fucking kill him. Call this off right now. This has gone far enough. I'll deal with it myself. The man's a genius. Even if he's against the project, I want him around. Find a way to stop it, for God's sake. If you're serious about this, I'm holding you personally responsible. Don't fuck with me here. So mainframe access emergency. Let's add a note here. So what have we got? Admin. Actually no, just put mainframe access emergency. And then we've got admin and V19328HQ9. Okay. I'll kill the auto pass rotation till you're done. Something's come up. I need access to the mainframe to have a look around. I'll be investigating recent accesses and builds, so I need admin. I'll kill the auto pass rotation till you're done. So the password I reckon is going to have changed. There was a text file that we read that says that it does that. So, okay, bit. The target is deceased. Okay, wow. Payment will proceed as promised, or my employees may take issue with their client. It's not too fucking late if he's not dead yet. Call this off right away. I'm revoking payment. This isn't what I hired you for fuck's sake. Personal value to the project aside, I'm not going to be a goddamn accessory to murder because of your stupid misunderstanding. Payment has been received and our business is concluded. Fuck. What have you done? This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted, you fucking psychopath. Jesus Christ. Okay, better put in the title then. This might be a massive spoiler alert. Although, as I say, if you read the, if you watch the tutorial, that explains that. Wow. Okay. So let's log out. Let's exit. Can I scan now? I'm admin. No, I haven't got full admin, have I? So that's the mail server. We've got the web server. We've got the external contractor. What I am going to do is I'm going to go check that email again. Contact me once you've caught up and let's finish this. Additional details. Why? Termination. You've read it too. You know what this means. At the very least, I'm starting with doing whatever I can to finish what bit started. If this is how it ended. While you found a way into the contractor server, I was digging around for their backups. They store them offline, but their server auto-connects to the net at set intervals to pull updates down from production servers, so they stay up to date. With some clever patch pushing, I think I can get it up. The server, I hope he means. Getting you a connection isn't simple, but I have a plan. I've re-rigged one of my old sequencing programs to time it all for you. It's something I used to use to coordinate takedowns and the like when working with friends. There's an uploaded copy on the EnSec asset server called Sequencer. Run it when you're ready. It'll signal me to bring up the backup server up and pipe a connection through to you. You won't have long, but it should be enough. While I keep it online, get to their backup and wipe out everything with the word Hacknet in it. I'll keep it up, and while you're there, I'll wipe the mainframe. If Bit wants it gone, this is the best we can do. Fight, win. Okay, so I think this is going to be incredibly difficult. I'm not going to lie. We've got the mainframe access emergency details from the CEO's mail that I reckon we're going to need to use. We're going to need to know every tool that we've got under the sun, I think. Run it when you're ready. It'll signal me to bring the backup server up, pipe the connection through to you. You won't have long, but it should be enough. While I keep it online, get to their backup and wipe out everything with the word Hacknet in it. Okay, so anything with Hacknet. Cool. I think we have the CSAT server. I'm not going to press this button here. So let's. I think I actually already do have sequencer. So before I do that, let's just go to the bin directory. So I do have sequencer. Right. So I don't think we need any of that apart from here. What I don't want to do, I want to have just a single note and not lose all of this, but I don't think we need this, we don't need that, we don't need this or that, don't need that. I think we're all good. Cool. So let's have a quick save. Yeah, this is where I think we're about to find probably our hardest task. It's taken a long time to get to here. Yeah, I'm quite nervous but really excited at the same time. So I'm gonna just before we crack on, I just want to say thank you for those of you that have followed me this far. Really do appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying what I've been streaming. I know this just sort of slowed down a little bit right now, but as I say, I think we're about to really spice up what's about to happen. If you don't want to know, then I guess don't watch. But at the same time, I still think it's great to watch these things as well, and then have to try and do it yourself after. So without further ado, let's run the sequencer, shall we? What have we got? FTP bounce, EOS, SMTP, web server worm, decipher, KBT, trace kill. We need to remember that trace kill. Okay, so there's sequencer. Here goes. The music's changed. I don't like that at all. Right, so this is about to finish. Go. Okay, so proxy detected. Oh, we haven't got a long time at all. Analyze. Jeez. Why we needed that proxy to go. Go, go, go! Come on! I needed another. I needed another connection. What we got? E M M E T P L A C. Right. Can I connect somewhere else? No, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Let's overload. Let's go back here. Come on, quickly. Probe. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I don't think we're going to have enough time. Right, SSH crack 22. Come on, come on, come on. Firewall proxy. Come on. Come on. Should have had a couple more of these ready, shouldn't I? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, go. SMTP overflow. what are we, SMTP 25. Not enough memory. Oh, I've just got rid of the main, that's fine. Right, overflow, FTP, bounce 21. Come on, we haven't got a lot of time at all now, have we? SQL memcorrupt 1433. Come on, come on, come on. Right, medical, so that was the KBT port test 104, not enough memory. Come on. Web server worm, port 80. KBL port test, come on. Come on. Oh man. I think we're about to get knocked out because that medical service takes forever, and once this red gets to the bottom here. Come on. I don't think we're going to get this. Archive. CD archive. Hacknet. I'm just going to remove everything from there. File not found. Oh. Damn it. Didn't do it in time. So, not sure now what this means. Whether or not we just have to redo it, I'm not sure. Oh, that's frustrating. Kernel panic fatal trap. Okay. So perhaps we just do this again. Everything's a bit red at the moment. I do want to just check in the home directory to see if anything has been placed onto the machine. No. Anything in the bin? No. Anything in the sys? No. Okay. Right. Everything's gone red, so I'm a bit concerned what that means. Let's see whether or not we just need to jump onto some machines here and see if we can do that again. Oh man, got all tingly. Adrenaline's sort of kicked in there. That's also what I like about this game. It really gets you, like, the time you've got to do stuff is insane. Oh man, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to do that first go. But we know where we went wrong. We didn't have enough of these shells open to get past that proxy quick enough. Because we didn't get past the proxy quick enough, we couldn't run the other commands. You can't run the commands until the proxy's gone. Can't port hack until the firewall's gone. Which is why we seem to fail there at that, because I only had the one ready. Yeah, should have anticipated that, but we will give it another crack. Let's see if it works. So what have we got? We've got 4 here. I'm going to do another one. I really want to just absolutely go through that and absolutely smash through it. Somebody else's machines. There we go. Jason's Lacbook Pro. No prizes to guess on what that's pretending to be. Connect 37.187.27.55. Run a shell there. Go to the logs. Remove the logs. Disconnect. Okay, so I'm hoping. I can't remember what the name of that program was now. Oh man, my arms are still shaking a bit, so typing is a bit funny. Let's go to the bin, and it was sequencer. Right, let's try again, shall we? Activate that. So the dramatic music returns, and I can't remember what that firewall password was, so we'll just get that done again. That's not a problem. Go. Right, so we're here. So overload. Oh, that's already done. Okay. Port hack. Or do we not need to port hack? CD Hacknet. I'm going to click this, man. Hacknet. Everything Hacknet. So RM star in there. Everything in here RM star. Everything here RM star. So that's getting rid of everything Hacknet. Empty. Delete all Hacknet related. So that's all EnSec, and then misc. EnSec templates.temp. Don't think any of these are. Cool. Remove all the logs. Disconnect. So it kept up the connection, didn't it? Which meant we didn't have to do any of that all again. What do we need to do afterwards? So completed. And so it ends. As revenge, it's shallow to me, just lashing out at what he was, and all too late to help him at all. But this felt right. I guess I should be more... Another email. I guess I should be more used to it. No one will notice, huh? Not except the ones who will be in a rage over the loss. No one's going to be thanking us, no matter how much damage it might have caused otherwise. Such is the way of things, I guess. You've helped a lot, and I'm grateful. There's only so much I can do with this veil of anonymity kept on. And after that, it seemed like a terrible time to shed it, so I'll see you back at EnSec. There's always chaos there. I'll find a way to pay you back soon enough. Thanks. Really. V. An email from Bit. Hey, I'm not sure if it's sensible to be writing this one first, but if all's gone to plan, this should basically be the last you'll hear from me. Maybe the last anyone hears from me. But hey, this one's optimistic. If this ever gets sent to you, that's the best news I could hope for. So, thank you. I can't imagine it'll be easy. Will have been easy. This tense is going to take some time getting used to. There's still one last thing I want to ask of you. Not that I haven't asked, and asked way too much already. Port hack's not quite a standalone thing. It was once, but, well, you can probably understand now why this can't exist as something some people can just pass around. Its core, heart, is the last piece left. It's built to be untamperable, but I've done what I can. This is my last request of far too many. Bit. Okay, so as if that wasn't stressful enough, it looks like we need to go to the port hack heart. It's built to be untamperable, but I've done what I can. This is my last request of far too many. Right, so I'm going to click this button here. For those of you that haven't been to my streams before, it's going to make a loud sort of boom noise, much like I've just done. So the warning I'm about to give you is pointless, but here it is anyway. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we go. Connect to 110.210.194.221. Wow. So let's get a trap going on my machine in case someone tries to connect. Let's probe it. Ports required to crack? None. Insufficient privileges. Just run a simple port hack then. Oh, unknown error. That scared me. What is going on here? Okay. Um. I why? Um. Why? It. Oh yeah. I'm Well, that I didn't expect to after doing all of that to put someone's voice to the end of it to sort of like make it feel that a little bit more real, like you've just been doing something for someone. But I I play a lot of games, and for those of you that know me, I was a PlayStation gamer before PC, um, and I've never. There's only a few sort of games that when you complete it, you actually sort of like think, I really, really enjoyed that game. Some of you think, yeah, that was a good game. I'll recommend that to people. But I really, really did enjoy that. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit. I guess I'm overwhelmed, sort of how it just sort of. It's such an intense thing. Because you're following the storyline all the way from the start to the finish. And I'd done it in quite a quick succession of videos. Um, but at the same time, it feels like it's taken so long to get there, and now it's done. And it's like, it's all done. um, as I've been rambling, in all my videos. I really do like this game. I really do rate it. It's very cleverly done, and it really does make you start panicking when things are going on that you don't know what's happening. When you've got timers ticking down that you've got to race against. It's done very well in that. It's not just I'm going to tap some numbers and stuff like that, or some letters into the keyboard. And as I say, you can play it in many different ways. You can use the mouse to point and click your way around, or you can use the command to be able to do that, or a mixture of both, as I've been doing. There's still a lot of things that I didn't do that I can remember. So some of the missions that they say you can try and do. That's interesting. I thought that was going to be it. I'll finish what I was saying before we crack on. There are some emails that you get. You can log into the servers of the hacking groups that you go through as you progress through the game, and they ask you to do different trials and challenges and things like that. And if you do some of them, you basically earn your hacking score, as it were, goes closer to 1, and then once you've done all of that, they say, right, now you've reached that number 1, you need to do this, and you can't go back and do the other ones. So there are some other ones that you could play this game slightly differently to how I've played it. There is like the Kyogre trials. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I'll see if I still got the email or something, or if I can dial into one of the machines. But that said, that was a very difficult, complex one, and it would require a lot of file manipulation using the terminal. So that would be an interesting one. So what I might do is, if I can't get back to it, I'm going to probably start a new session of this, do the bits I did before, and then try those harder ones. But let's have a look at these emails that we've just got. So Matt Tribbiani, congratulations, you've just completed Hacknet. This started as a side project in a 48-hour game jam between friends, and people liked it so much that I worked on it casually for a while to produce a prototype version in 2012. The response was amazing, and though I ended that version with an email saying I was stopping working on the game for other projects, I couldn't stay away. I kept working on it pretty quietly behind the scenes, and eventually, 2.5 years later, it became what you just finished. Thanks for playing. If you liked the game, or didn't, send me an email to matt@hacknet-os.com and let me know what you think. Suggestions welcome. If you're interested in following more stuff I make, or want to bug me to work on more on this or things like it, you can follow me on Twitter @Oran. Matt. P.S. The Link computer has a few secrets from the game on it. Take a look. Okay. I'm going to press this button, so here's your warning. 3, 2, 1. In fact, I'm going to add a note because you can see how many connections I've got here. That's quite a lot to try and find if I forget when I come back. So credit server. So I will also, I'm just trying to see where my notepad is. There we go. Just going to write that down as well. So @Oran. As I say, I thoroughly enjoyed this game, so I'd be really interested to see what other work that he's done. os.com. Let's have a look at the other email that was sent as well. Alt F4. Thank you very much. Oh, one more thing. If you're looking for more, there's an expansion note for Hacknet that you might not know about. Search for Hacknet Labyrinths. Ooh, okay. So, Hacknet Labyrinths. I will certainly look into that as well. Cool, so I'm going to have a quick look into this credits server with some secrets here. If you don't want to look, here's your little warning. Connected 226.187.99.3. Music changer. So let's probe the system. So none required. Let's just port hack it. Blizzard updater. Okay, never came across that, so I don't know what that is. So let's have a little look in here. What we got in the home? Credits, congratulations, hidden stuff, secret path, thanks again, wallpapers. Let's have a look in the bin. So we've got all of those. Security tracer.exe, so we do have that, but we never used it, did we? So that was all. That is literally all the credits. Yep. Congratulations. I created the prototype. Oh, so we read that as well. Hidden stuff. There are a few not so well hidden tricks in the game that are essentially leftovers or extra features from development that aren't directly part of the main game. Here's a few of them. Open the CD tray. I did see this. So the command open CD tray will open the CD tray of the computer you're connected to. If you're connected to yourself, it'll open your own physical CD drive. This works if you can connect to an opponent's computer in multiplayer mode, then do it too. The command close CD. That's awesome. Fork bomb. There's a virus I wrote into the game, mostly for use in multiplayer mode, called Fork Bomb that you can run on the connected node using exe Fork Bomb. When run, it'll disable that node for 30 seconds. If you run it on yourself or an opponent in multiplayer mode, it'll start filling up your RAM quickly. If it fills all of it, it'll restart your computer in-game. If you're quick, you can identify the PID of the virus and use the kill command to disable it before you get busted with it. SecurityTracker.exe. The file that you've deleted in the first mission, SecurityTracker.exe, is a working exe file which begins tracking you if you execute it. This computer has a copy of it in the bin folder if you want to download it and try it out. Make sure to kill the process quickly. Okay, so tracking you if you execute it. Name generation. The names of computers and companies in Hacknet are procedurally generated from a list of possible main names and postfixes. Every time you play it, it'll be different. The missions on the entropy server are procedural, altered to be unique every time. Internal consistency. The servers in this game, like the email server, are internally consistent servers with procedurally generated accounts and emails. Try hacking the email server you connect to all the time, gmail.com, and hack it out. See if you can decipher the storage format of emails and how my parser works. Hint. Ampersand, star, ampersand. Okay. And more. Computers have file systems which, while not incredibly rich, do usually have a few gems on them. Explore a little and see what you can find. So, I am interested to see whether or not the CD tray. So, when we do help 1, not in help 1, so help 2. Open CD tray. So let's before we do that, we'll finish the rest of these. So secret path. There's a big secret path in Hacknet that's essentially a third faction. If you're looking for more, try playing again and being more aggressive. Look more closely for secrets, especially at how things happened, how things got where they did, and where they came from. All people and hackers can be traced and investigated if you look hard enough. Okay. Thanks again. Again, if you liked or didn't like the game, send me an email. I promise I'll read it. A quick present if you decide to play again. There's a server you can access from the start of the game with all the port exploits on it that you can access. At leet. Okay, so that's good to know. So port exploits are on 1337.1337.1337.1337. And wallpapers. Background wallpapers for the green and white themes were provided by the very talented Angelus Hellion. Both full resolution wallpapers can be found at his DeviantArt page here. So at the moment you can see the theme that we've got at the moment is the blue theme. I will very quickly show you the other ones that we had because we have an application to do that. So I think that's everything from here, isn't it? that security tracer, that just tracking you if you execute it. Cool. So just to show you what I was talking about, if we go to, I think it might be under the sys. No, we need to run theme changer, isn't it? So theme changer. So what files do we want? We want the EnSec one. So this was the background here, the image there. We have the mint, which is different. It puts things in different locations. So at the moment you can now see my terminal is in the middle rather than on the right hand side, and all the file systems are there. Teal is just a teal version with nothing really different. And this was the EnSec server, which is the standard one that you get. I did like this one, which is what I kept throughout the rest of the game. So let's just try that CD tray. That actually scared me. Like I knew it was going to happen anyway. Wow, that is interesting. Oh, wow, an enclosed CD tray. Oh, wow, that is neat. I like that. If I let myself get scared. Oh, wow. I like that. Just little things that this game's got in there. It's right on my wavelength. I love doing that sort of stuff. Wow, that's I'm thoroughly impressed with this game. I'm going to leave the stream there, I think. So thank you for all of you that have been following me on the Hacknet journey. This was the first time I ever played this, as you can probably tell already, but it is a really good game. I'm probably going to do some run-throughs, but what I might do is I might not stream them as such. Although, before I go, actually, what we will do is we will try and hack the Gmail server like he told us to. So let's jump onto our Gmail server here. Let's probe. So what did he say here? Try hacking the email server you can connect to all the time and check it out. See if you can decipher the storage format of emails and how my parser works. Hint. Ampersand. Okay. So I reckon as soon as we do this we're going to be traced in the bottom here. So let's see what happens. There you go. So analyze. Let's get that analyzing. Let's do SSH crack 22 whilst we're here. Analyze SMTP overflow 25. Let's close. FTP bounce 21. What have we got left? The web server crack on 80. And we'll do a port hack. No, we've still got to wait for that. Come on. Now it's getting quicker. Come on. Thank you. Port hack. Firewall. Oh, we didn't do the firewall. Ah! Oh man. Analyze. We're going to fail this, aren't we? I'm going to have to disconnect. Solve T7. No, we have to disconnect. Ah! Didn't do the firewall, did we? Grrr. Right. Let's try again. I don't think so. The proxy's bypassed at least this time, so we don't have to worry about those. But let's crack on with the rest. Right. So let's try again. Web server worm 80. SMTP overflow 25. Let's get the analyze command going at this time. Okay, so T7. Right, we want the FTP server bounce on 21, SSH crack on 22. Go back to the analyzing. Right, so what is that? So solve T7WILS. Port hack. What we can do once we're in, we can use a trace kill command. Hello, Leona Clark. Thank you for joining. Let me just get this trace kill. Come on, come on, and there we go. So we'll pause that trace. Leona Clark, hello. Thank you for coming. Really, really appreciate you coming here. As I appreciate everyone who's come here as well, and all of you that have put comments in the chat. Really do appreciate that. I hope you've been enjoying what I've been doing. So this is the Jmail server. Cool. Whilst I think of it, on the stream you should be able to see there's a suggestions box. If you want to add a suggestion of anything that you think can make the stream better, or even if it's just something that you want to let me know that I've done well, please let me know in there. Really would appreciate that. If you have been enjoying what I've been playing, and you would be so kind as to follow me as well, that would be absolutely fantastic. As I say, no pressure. I'm not asking and forcing you guys to do so, but a follow would be much appreciated, and you'll be able to see all the future stuff that I do stream. So whilst we're here, we can now have a look in the Jmail folder. Also, let's I just want to know how your week has been, guys. Has anyone got anything planned for the weekend, or are we just chilling out? I know, Tom, you'll be having football tomorrow, as will I. But what is everyone else up to? Let's go to the admin. Let's go to the inbox. Junk, junk, junk. So this was the hint up here, wasn't it? Good old Fortnite. Oh, Jordan. What are you thinking of Fortnite at the moment with the season 7 and everything that they've all brought out? I personally, when they brought it out and they brought the map extension, etc., and the aeroplanes and everything, I thought they brought it a bit too much, a bit too quickly. But since doing streaming as well, I haven't actually had a chance to play it. But I'm looking to go on it later tonight if you're still about. Yeah, we can have a couple of games after this if you want. Hello, sir, madam. I am but a humble Nigerian prince who is crippled by the instability of my country and require a transfer of 5,000 United States dollars in order to rid my country of the scourge of the muscle beasts which roam our plains and ravage our villages. Please send these funds to Real Nigerian Prince III at boatmail.com. Yours in Jesus. Jegas? Oh dear. This season is best since season 4 in my opinion. Maybe the planes are a little annoying. Yeah, I would have to agree. They can be quite fun. If Corey, you're still watching this, he absolutely loves the planes, and I will frequently ask, "Where the hell have you gone?" "Oh, I'm just getting a plane." Although we do inevitably end up getting shot from the sky. Account info, admin Robert. Okay, so we can get into here now without having to hack it. Planes are the best. Right, so here is, yeah, so that's my account info there, and these are all the emails that we sent. So 0@ is the sender or the mail server. That's my partial bit there, the first contact complete there. But cool. So was it Robert was the admin account, wasn't it? Just admin and Robert if we want to log in as admin to the mail account. Brilliant. So it'd be interesting to see what all these are, because we had Nakes. He was the guy that tried to reverse hack us, but we managed to stop. if you play the game yourself, that will be very interesting. I actually ended up YouTubing what happens if you didn't do what I did, and sadly I done the Nakes mission before I started streaming, but that's a very interesting one. So we've got all these different people here. So Vapor, yeah, so there's still a lot then I think I've missed, which I need to go back and do. But I'm going to call the stream a night from here, guys. I really appreciate, as I say, everyone that's come to watch this, whether or not it's live right now or if you are watching one of these as a repeat, etc. If you decide to play Hacknet yourselves and you want any advice, I'm more than happy to chat to you guys about it. Drop me a message. I'm in the process of actually getting up some social media specifically for the streams that I do rather than my personal stuff, so I can keep it separate. I do have things at the minute, it's just very, very basic. I've not even set anything up yet, so it's I want to get that sorted. But if you want to either add me on Twitch and chat to me through there, please feel free. If you are a friend of mine already that's on Facebook and you decide to play this, again, just drop me a message. Happy to chat through certain things if you start getting stuck, that kind of thing. I won't tell you outright what to do. I will ask you the questions to make you think about what you need to do. Yeah, I'm going to disconnect from this machine and close all of that. So I'm just wondering whether or not we have also we do still have some contract listings. So this was the Kaigua trials and the Death Row record to add there. But thank you ever so much, guys, for watching this stream. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. First time streaming, and 6-7 videos in now. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I hope you guys are as well. And I look forward to the next video. I need to find what it is we're going to stream. I did download some of the free games from Twitch Prime. So there was one there which was investigating social media and things to figure out crimes and stuff that's going on. And so that kind of investigation type games as well, that's something that really interests me, so that's probably what I'm going to start streaming. I really should get the name of that. Let me just see if I can find it for you. It is the Orwell, is what it is, so that's what I'm going to be playing probably next time I do a stream, and I might even do it tomorrow. I've got football, as I've said before, but yeah, we'll give that a little go, see what that's like, and get a stream started on that. But from me, thank you all again ever so much for what you've been doing of watching these streams. Really, really do appreciate it. And if there's anything, like I say, that I can do better, please do let me know, because I want to make it better for yourselves. Because you're the guys that come here, and you're the guys that make me want to carry on doing this. So, as I say, let me know. We can also look at the labyrinths side of things, which we saw in the game. So there's an expansion. So it looks like Hacknet's not gone forever, but I will certainly try a different game at this point just to carry things on. But thank you again, and yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Make sure you enjoy it, get out and do something, have fun, and yeah, I will hopefully see you guys on the next stream. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.